The Mysterious Old Qur'an Chapter 1, The Attic of Whispering Dust. The sun dipped low over the quiet village of Noville, brushing every rooftop with honeygold light. Lanterns flickered awake one by one, and the breeze carried the scent of evening jasmine through the narrow cobblestone paths. Somewhere within this peaceful village, inside a small, time-worn house with teal shutters and a crooked chimney, lived a young boy named Arham. Arham was curious in a way that made the world itself feel like a treasure map. But tonight, his heart felt heavier than usual. His grandfather, Dada Jan, the storyteller of the family, had passed away only a week earlier. The house felt quieter, almost too quiet. And everything in it seemed to hold echoes of him. Arham wandered through the house, his fingers brushing over familiar walls. His steps guided him to the old wooden staircase that led up to the attic, an attic he had never dared to enter alone. Its door was slightly ajar, as if inviting him. A soft creak echoed as Arham pushed the door open. Dust floated like tiny stars in the warm sunset streaks entering through a circular window. Inside, boxes were piled high like forgotten mountains, and sheets covered old furniture like sleeping ghosts. Arham hesitated at the doorway. The air felt different, almost alive. Dada Jan always said this attic was full of secrets, he whispered to himself. He took a step inside. Then another. With each footstep, the wooden floor groaned softly, as though whispering a warning. Arham's heartbeat quickened, part fear, part excitement. In the corner of the attic stood a large chest, carved with swirling floral designs and tiny golden stars. He had seen this chest before, but only from afar. It was Dada Jan's personal chest, the one he never let anyone open. Arham approached it slowly. The carvings shimmered faintly as light brushed the surface, and for a moment, he felt as if the stars etched into the wood were twinkling at him. He knelt down, placed his hands on the lid, and lifted. The hinges groaned open like an old man waking from sleep. Inside were old photographs, letters tied with ribbon, a compass missing its needle, a cracked lantern, and soft fabrics that smelled faintly of rose and sand. Arham's fingers skimmed through them until something at the bottom caught his eye. A thin glow, like moonlight trapped under fabric. His breath hitched. Arham carefully lifted the cloth and froze. There, resting gently like a sleeping bird, was a very old Qur'an. Its cover was deep green, embroidered with golden vines and tiny stars. The edges were worn, but the book gave off a faint, warm glow, as if light were breathing through the pages. "What are you?" Arham whispered. As he reached out, a sudden whoosh of wind swept through the attic, though no windows were open. Dust spiraled upward, circling the Qur'an like a tiny whirlwind. The lanterns in the attic flickered, and the carvings on the Qur'an shimmered brighter. Arham's heart thumped loudly. Was this real? Was he imagining it? But then, the Qur'an trembled slightly beneath his fingertips. Just once. Just enough to make Arham yank his hand back in shock. Then the glow faded. Silence returned. The attic felt still again. Arham stared at the Qur'an for a long moment, trying to understand what he just witnessed. This was no ordinary book. He could feel it, deep inside him, that something magical was hidden in these ancient pages. But what? As he slowly reached out again, intending to open the Qur'an, a sudden thud echoed from behind him. Arham spun around. A shadow moved near the staircase. His breath caught. Someone, or something, was in the attic with him. Something awakened in the attic tonight. And Arham is no longer alone. The ancient Qur'an has revealed its first secret, but the shadows hiding in the dark have only begun to move. Don't miss what happens next. Like, share, and subscribe, and come back for Chapter 2, where the real mystery begins.